and welcome aboard the CB Traveler channel. You can kind of see we're getting in town, not just a little bit, we're getting a lot late. I've been super busy with work. In fact, I've had to work like 12 straight days just to be able to get in tonight and then spend tomorrow here in Quartzsite. And it's going to be a short trip, going to be here just for the day because I do have to head back home and get back to some more work. But I needed this time off and be able to get out here and I wanted to check out that RV show, the Big Tent Show, and then also go take a look at the Cellrama. But it's like 7 o'clock at night now, so I'm going to find some place to camp here for the night. First of all, I'm going to get some gas, and then I thought maybe we would just kind of drive through. We'll just keep going, drive through town. Some of you may not know what it's like to drive through Quartzsite at night. Pretty big difference, not a lot of traffic, so it's a nice little time to drive through. But I'm going to go up ahead to the next gas station, get some gas, and it's a lot cheaper. Gas is a lot cheaper out here than it is in the Phoenix area. Probably about 50 cents a gallon less, actually. Look at that rig. I would not want to be filling that up for fuel on the way home.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.
All right, here we are. I purposely wait to get gas just because it's so expensive in the city compared to these smaller towns out here. So I usually fill up on my way back home sometimes. All right, all filled up. Yeah, let's take a quick drive through town. This late in the evening, there's not going to be a lot of people out and about. But in my head, I want to stay out at Skadan. I think it'd be easier maybe to find something, because a lot of you probably know that trying to find a place to camp, especially if it's kind of busy like it is here, and you can't see, it's dark, and you don't want to be turning around too many times, shining your lights in people's campers and tents, that kind of thing. So, at least that's what I'm thinking. I learned these roads when I was young. Barefoot summers, desert sun. Old dirt bikes and a sky so wide. That's where I learned how to dream my life. I've been gone chasing miles in time.
Drive into the new year with renewed confidence at Tire Warehouse. Save $120 on select Continental tires. Buy 3 get 1 on select Cooper tires. Buy 1 get 1 on select Maxxis tires, and save $110 on select Goodyear tires. Visit TireWarehouse.net today. Offer ends January 31st. My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this. My hubby is ejaculating so fast, and he gets so anxious about it, it's starting to feel like a chore.
That used to be me and my husband before I discovered this treatment by him. Sexor X Plus Thymus Control. I swear it saved our sex life. It has the same active ingredient as Cialis and early climax treatment, so it helps him stay hard and last longer.
Do you have to know the doctor's office? He did to the bear.
No joke. It's 100% online. If you get the prescription, it's delivered right to your door with free shipping and completely discreet packaging. No insurance required.
That can't be affordable though, right?
Actually, it costs less than $1 ticket per day.
Well,
I'm sending him the link right now, and he's getting started today.
Yay! Okay, so my husband has this fun habit of ejaculating prematurely every time we have sex. I keep telling him it doesn't matter to me if he needs to go for it, but he was always too embarrassed. Until this. Sexrx plus Climax Control by Hims is a compounded medication that revolutionized our sex life. It combines active ingredients for erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation, for stronger erections and longer lasting sex all in one. So he's ready to go whenever. The whole process was 100% online, so there were no embarrassing doctor's visits. It's delivered right to your door for free if prescribed. No insurance needed. And let's just say we're happy. Take the free assessment and get started today.
If you're ejaculating early in 2025, don't be ashamed, but know this. SexRx plus Climax Control through Hims combines the same active ingredient as Cialis and PE treatment to help men stay hard and last longer. The whole process is 100% online. No in-person visits, costs less than a lotto ticket per day, and no insurance required, with free shipping right to your door if prescribed.
My hubby is ejaculating so quickly, and then he gets so anxious about it. Sex life is starting to feel like a chore.
That used to be me and my husband before I discovered this treatment option by Hims. I swear, it saved our marriage.
It's made with the same active ingredient as Cialis plus PE treatment.
So it helps him stay hard and last longer in bed.
Do you have to go to the doctor? He would get so...
But this place still feels like mine. I'm back home, the courtside, just to visit, but it feels so right. Same wind blowing through my glass, same stars burning just as bright. I grew up on this desert ground, and it still knows my name. Yeah, I'm happy just to be back courtside again. Every corner's got a memory. Every face feels familiar to me. Life pulled me out like it always does, but the desert never let me go now once. Funny how farther you roam, clearly see where you're from. I'm back home, the courtside is passing through for a little time. My heart slows down out here like it's reading an old road sign. Courtside again. Where I'll end up.
Good morning.
How long the road will last. But some places stay with you. No matter how much time has passed. I'm back home to courtside for a visit. Not goodbye. Just breathing in the desert air, letting know where it's like. I grew up here and I'll always smile when I cross that county line. Yeah, I'm happy just to be back courtside this time.
Happy, joy,
Same
joy.
time, same sky, feels good just stopping by.
Now, it's hard to believe that it's been since before Thanksgiving.
We have got to the
Good
point
morning.
where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder. And you
It's
wouldn't believe
Sunday,
the apps that people are creating.
the
Smart nutrition
25th.
apps, inventory trackers,
I
onboarding
know,
tools,
it's
you name it.
crazy, man. Crazy how fast time goes.
That have been out here, because I usually try and make it out here the opening day for the RV show
Rick,
and
what
the
side?
Cellorama. But like I said before, I'm just
Arizona?
really busy with work, and I'm
I
glad
don't know
to be
why he does this shit at
able to
night.
come out here when I did. You can see this is the busier side of town. A lot more lights down here couple more gas stations.
Whatever
This
floats
is
your
where
boat.
the main Tesla charging station is at this side of town.
10 below.
Of course, you have the fast food
There's
places.
a lot of below zero weather coming.
Fresh jerky. That's a good place. Been in there before. Lots of different types of jerky. You can get jellies and jams
Good
and candy.
place to get beets, man.
But to the right here
Oh, yeah.
is where that charging station is. And there are a
Especially,
couple different ones down here as well. If you go straight,
especially
there's some charging stations, I
towards
believe.
the end of the season,
But the main one is to the right here.
it's 90, 100
And there's a
degrees.
smaller one over by that fresh jerky.
They pack
I
up.
think that's the Rivian station.
Nice beets.
And then here we are. This is exit 17.
Oh, that's just 17.
Not so bad at night, but during the day it can get pretty congested with all the trucks getting off to get to refuel. The other exit 19, the other end of town's a lot better.
29.
All right. Well,
Right now,
portion of this show.
the computer says -3.
Still not much.
My
to
machine
see.
says
It's just a little
minus
bit different.
2 degrees. 2 degrees.
5 when you're driving through here at
It
night.
was 10 below.
I'm gonna take advantage of this this parking area, turn around, and I think head down to Skadan Wash. See if I can't find someplace to camp for the night.
Said
All right. Well, I kind of
I
spared
guess
you
snow
the
after
drive
5,
back through
7
town.
o'clock tonight. Looks like 10 inches, maybe 15.
We just turned off of the exit 19.
Yeah, I don't know why
It's
he's
campground.
doing this.
These push work been so big.
I know, you already said you were busy. Let's get on with it.
My TikTok brain rot nephew ordered this weird looking plasma
TikTok
and what
brain
happened next was
rot.
an absolute embarrassment. I'm a wilderness.
And we're gonna see how it goes this year. I'm just gonna go.
I
I'm
think
not gonna video too much of it,
800, when I
probably.
was
Just gonna
800,000
go and
campus.
see how it goes, and maybe next year we'll have more time to promote it, and so people can get out
Some of
there.
the most expensive campers
It
you'll ever
sounds like a
find.
good time.
Huge
did miss-
pushes
They have one at the Big Tent Show.
with
opening
huge, just almost as big
afternoon.
as the
I
pusher
wasn't able to make
trailers
that
to
one,
bring
so
all their shit
I'm
down
kind
there.
of glad that
Then
I
they go down to Phoenix, I think.
could make this one with Russ, with RV or TV. And I think the Wandering Gypsy's going to be there. And there's
A lot of
somebody else.
pushes with
But
cars in
See how
tow.
that goes. So hopefully it goes well this year.
Yeah, it's
and
contagious.
any little minor adjustments, we can promote that.
Look at
a
the
lot more
chemtrail
for next
sky.
year. Oh, this campground on the left, our RV park, looks pretty full.
Yeah, a lot of people gave up and went and done this.
And this is the Highway 95. Left can take you to Yuma. Right takes you to Parker.
Oh, I know where it is.
And then straight ahead, that's going to be the Tyson Wells area. And that meetup's going to be it's in like one of these metal buildings here on the right. Go ahead. Oh, he's excited. Puppy's excited to get out and walk around. Look at that. All right, and there's the game
Well, you
store, so
gotta,
that's where I'm gonna
as
park.
far as brain rot goes, remember they
It's
put
early,
5G
it's still
on
really
us.
early, so not a lot of problems getting a
You know
spot
what
to
I mean?
park here. Later in the day, though, you'll see it'll be a
So
little
the
bit
story of
different.
me getting down here to get the Toyota was parked
Park
right
over here
there.
out of the way.
Ah, right where he's
A
parking.
lot of walking around to do.
A little to the right. In front of the sign, Tyson Wells. That was amazing. That's
Well,
a
there's
big
good
tent.
look of the Celarama and the Big Tent Show.
Yeah,
Lots of
like what?
trailers,
I see 10 inches. Good
campers
morning
that
to
are for
you.
sale too, to
I
look
see
at.
10 inches.
Courtside off in the distance, that's I-95 looking north towards Parker.
You want to go RVing full time?
Lots of
Here
nice
you go.
campgrounds out in that direction once you get out of
800
town.
to 1,000,000 campers come out here all the way to the mountains.
Looking
What are you
east,
seeing
that's,
for
where we
snow
were camping
total?
out. But these long term, the LTVAs look like they've.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
starting to
one, it
feel
looks
it
like
ain't going to
they're
be
thinned
that
out a little
much.
bit. It is later in January.
Well, it's all right. 7 inches be good. I'm like a woman.
So there's still
7
some
to
out
12.
there on the west side of the freeway. It looks like there's more over there.
Those are all campers.
That's out towards Blythe.
That's the Big
heading
Tent.
west. There we are back at the showgrounds.
That's a huge tent.
All right, well, we have about 10 minutes before Big Ten opens up.
Forest good.
Figured maybe we'll check in with Kim here at the game store.
3 be good
Tyson
if a
Wells
woman
game
knew
store.
a shit, but whatever.
See Jasper, the Tyson Wells camel. But I thought we might just take a quick look inside.
Why the camels? Because this
Check in
was
with
all
Kim, and then we'll
General
head over.
Patton's land to play in,
It was brisk this morning.
and they brought camels in from Saudi Arabia.
How are you today? All right.
That meant you missed a good phone call to the coal company
Hi, Barb.
the other day. I don't know how to cut it
I'm
out,
doing good. How are you today?
but
Yeah,
anyway,
it's been
it was a
little
good
bit.
phone
Been real
call.
busy with work.
I told him, I said, hey, you got junk coal in here.
Mike Raffle.
He was very good.
Yeah, I went over there.
And that's about the
Took a
biggest
sideways somewhere. He's not
productivity
there
that we
yet.
had this week.
Yeah. Look at
Oh.
all these games. This is such an amazing place. Every time I come in here.
When I left, they were building a building bigger than this at the library.
This is it. This is what you're gonna want to see.
He asked me for the date of harvest.
All different.
I told him about a train. He said we already looked into it, getting a train up here. But I guess it's going to take 3 train companies to get the coal up here, and they all want a big cut. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to bother. It's a good phone call, though. I liked it.
Wow. I'm more of the Monopoly.
Love games down there. They sell millions of this shit. All right, let's move on. Oh, come on, dude. Go show some beads. This is a place you want to buy beads. I mean, it is really bead heaven. Rock heaven. Oh, come on, man. They do a update every day now, and it never seems to be getting better. Anyways, pretty cold. I had 10 below. I didn't realize it was that long, though, the phone call. We just seen 2 of your tire commercials.
you even listening? You haven't taken a single note this entire meeting? I'm actually listening, but
Coffee
everything
time.
was great. Did you see this? Everything.
Very cool place anyway.
Yeah, that is. It feels nice.
They got more colors outside. Yes. They got shops.
And people warn me, says, you need a job, Ralph. Don't go there. It's like 600
They got
miles.
shops. Alpaca water.
Wow. It is beautiful.
Thank you so much. These are shoes.
Get there around 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Set the camp up.
I'm gonna walk around a little bit.
Got water.
How's business been? Is it good for you? You doing good
Get
so far?
everything set up.
Yeah.
Next morning, boom, got a job. Before 11 o'clock a.m.
Well, that's good. All right. All right. Thank you. Okay.
They're all nice and dressed.
I got a ticket in my hand to you.
Fucking
Canceling all
girls
my
there
plans. You
with clear tables
don't know where we're going.
come and throw the shit all over me.
Got a ticket in my hand to you. I'm thinking, maybe we got
I walked in the
something.
camper.
Maybe we got something.
My partner really didn't give a shit at the time. Oh my God, you're not going back there. I said, yeah, I
Maybe we
am.
got something. I know we got something good.
I need a job.
Something good. Something good.
So
Something good.
I put on old greasy
Playing
clothes,
on my cards. You,
talked to the lady.
I'm shooting for the
Said, look.
stars. You already
You gotta do something about this.
So what do I got to lose?
I'll talk
playing
to
on
them.
my cards. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Didn't
Maybe
go
we
well.
got something. Maybe we got something.
Fucking chef putting sharp knives in the dishwasher. Water. There's water, wasn't on the
Maybe
machine.
we got something. Maybe we got something.
I said, when can I
know we
pick
got
up my
something
check?
good.
When I coming back? No.
Something good. Something good.
Didn't know what I was going to do. I was a real shit mess. So I was talking with this old timer. They got real good fish and chips. Took my check. Went to this place, $12.95, all you can eat. Fish and chips. Very good. Olive. Alaska. Guy comes out smoking a cigarette. How you folks doing? I said, we're doing good. You know anyone work here? I'm the manager. So we're both from Rhode Island, man. These are real good fish and chips. You got any work? Yeah. You wanna work?
Good morning. How are you today?
What do you want to do?
Hidden dispenser.
Well, no responsibility. Just dishwasher.
Yes. I was Navy, yeah.
Oh, we'll make you a prep cook.
Thank you. My brother Malajay. See what
Line
happened
cook.
for 30 years.
You can do it. Give me a job. That's what Ruby Del Valley Fever. I think Leslie's dad. Didn't Leslie, your dad, die of that? Payday, I'd go and get beads, man. Oh, fucking gorgeous shit. Reasonable price, too.
I'm okay. Thank you. What is it?
There are all kinds of different
Just
flavors.
dips. I'm okay. I just had breakfast, but thanks. We get a lot of different flavors.
All kinds.
Black garlic and onion, French onion.
Oh,
Wow. Big variety. They said there's some desserts over here.
It's free.
Oh, look at that. Sinfully Cinnabon. Sea salt caramel. I'm not good with chili.
I was watching the weather. My boss come in, he says, why don't you get going?
Made up.
Huge. Oh, no way. I'm sure it's nothing really bad. Is it propane?
How are you today? You? Doing good. Who did the Ryan Smith? Is that you?
Is it gas, LP, propane,
Okay.
oil?
I swear.
I got pots. I got a brand new, that's a brand new oil burner underneath where I keep the, where I went under the house. I don't know what kind of shape it's in, but that was brand new. I couldn't even imagine what the injectors would cost. Probably didn't change the filter and clogged up the nozzle, maybe. Oh, yeah.
Habit 7 minutes of Tai Chi every morning all the way for 1 month. This Monday, we will start the advanced Tai Chi work.
So I stopped working at this place 3 days, and the guy I worked with says, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I says, we'll probably get a ham or something. Just why don't you come over?
I have the Queensland Healer. Think you'd be in the large. Large, but this is cheese. It's cheese.
It's some yak milk. That's yak. This is max.
You wouldn't believe what people sell. Here you go. Yak milk cheese.
They take cheese and they smoke it too much. And when they smoke it, it actually gets rid of lactate out of the milk. Really good for dogs, sensitive stomach and allergies. Chew on it, the side of milk.
It's really incredible. This ain't even gotten going yet. You should see. It's shoulder to shoulder in there.
No more doggy breath. Yay! Only 3 ingredients: salt, lime.
So I says, what can I bring? He said, don't bring nothing. I says, well, make a couple loaves of bread, Italian bread, made them.
68 cents for a voice stick at Petco.
Got his address. We drove out into the desert.
Everywhere. They don't last long. These here,
What's in front of me? Pomegranates.
doesn't make a mess. last 3 or 4 days. It's healthy.
artichokes,
When you get down to the very end of the drink, put it in hot water 5 minutes, softens right up. Throw in the
what
microwave.
are them
for
round
a minute,
things
and
with the
maybe
seeds
pop
in
up.
it?
Oh, look at that.
How big's your dog? How heavy?
Lemons,
35 pounds.
limes. All these trees just going to waste, not taken care of. I couldn't believe it. I said, dude, you got all this shit?
25 to 40, big ones are 30 to 50.
These are $5.
One for 5, 5 for 20.
I'll get one just to see if he likes them.
So like the plan.
Okay.
Well, I need to talk.
Well, sorry. I don't think I've ever given my dog yak milk.
There ain't nobody there, yeah.
Oh, those lights are bright. Look at that. Woo.
I couldn't believe it. The amount of lemons and oranges and grapefruits. Just, this was
My son was in Mexico for
like
3
a place
weeks,
where it had
and
lots
I asked
for
him to give me
RVs.
one of the.
And people bought these lots with the trees on them, man. They were just unbelievable amount of fresh fruit.
Woven material. I wanted one from Mexico, so he got that for me.
It's a good time.
A lot of resorts come here, or RV parks.
Yeah, begging for fucking workers. They don't want to pay them, though.
Flagpole.
We'll give you an RV spot, and you just take care of the camp. Yeah. Fuck that.
Elevate inflatable couch. Be convenient, wouldn't it?
Go bead shopping, dude. Get out of there and go to a bead shops. Beads, and more beads. Places half this size and loaded with nothing but beads. Some really top end shit.
Down of Quartzsite.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody here in town that does that.
I think that's a swamp cooler right to the right. He's over here jerking off Quartzsite. But I think that's a swamp cooler. That ain't an air conditioner. Pretty cool.
Up on Super 8 from Dumb Rock Road, there's somebody.
Come on, dude. Who gives a fuck about this goddamn government shit? All right, we're going to move on. You should get the idea if you've never been. Quite an interesting winter. But let me tell you something. April comes around. Time to get the fuck out of here. 120 degrees in the summer.
Big display. Lots of different options for you to check out. What's nice here is they have a little test track for you. If you want to, you're interested in a bike or trike, they've kind of cleared out a path where you can ride along, test it out.
All this is temporary, by the way. There ain't nothing here in the summer. All this shit is all gone.
There's folding tights here. We got a lot of trikes. Timber, mocha.
Rows and rows and rows of all kinds of shit.
Trailer braking. Wow.
All kinds of shit. trailer hitches, trailer brakes, trailer air conditioning,
Progressive.
all
Got some
kinds of
sluts
cool
over
shit.
here.
Oh, Progressive there this
I
year.
said sluts. Wow, look at this guy.
Afghan. That's an Afghan. Ain't it, Leslie? Afghan hound.
3 feet tall.
Pretty cool
Wow.
dogs.
Beautiful dog.
All right, let's move on. We're going
back where we
to
started. And now
we're going to
we're
go
down here. They have
to
some ice cream. If you want to get some ice cream to eat.
no, I think I'm going to get rid of that update though. I got yesterday. It's fucking ridiculous. Good morning, everyone. Hallelujah. Come on in. Take a seat. Grab your coffee. 3 degrees. Computer says -3. Remember this?
Last week, I flew across the country and bought this Navy flying hovercraft sight unseen. So now that this craft is back home, it's time to find out, did I
Kid's got money, man. Is the breed. I thought it was called Afghan hound. Flew across the country, bought a car, a SUV, bought this thing. One of a kind. It was an experiment deal for the Navy. Come on, you fucker. Here we go. Happy joy. No swearing today. It's
completely
Sunday.
waste my money, or can this hovercraft fly
All
again?
right.
So the goal of today is just tear this thing down and see what the heck I'm even working with. So if you guys haven't seen this,
I wouldn't
here's
care
how it
too
works.
much, dude.
It's powered by a Chevy car engine with a supercharger. This thing is going to be crazy. So that engine is hooked to 2 fans. The main fan in the back, and that works just like an airplane. So it pushes it forward. And then it's connected to a fan up front. This is the, whoa! That's one of the front lift fan blades. As you can see, this thing is in really bad condition. So normally, that would spin really fast and it would lift the craft off the ground. And what makes this craft so special is it has airplane wings, so it can fly. This thing is unreal. I'm so excited about this. Here's the cockpit. This is how you steer: forward, back, left, right. Those are the gauges, and those are the controls. First things first, I need to give it a wash. So let's head to the car.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices automatically. I can show you how.
Let's head to the car wash. I think after power washing, I'm going to know if this thing is totally ruined or if it's fixable. This is the only Navy flying hovercraft ever made, so I really want to fix it. I just hope it's not totally rotten. I was able to get in contact with the original test pilot for this, and when this craft was first built, it was unmanned, so there was no need for a pilot inside. This machine just keeps getting cooler. Well, it's pretty bad. Basically, all this is rotten. So the power washer definitely showed us what needs to be replaced. All this needs to be replaced. So this machine is mainly foam, and then there's wood over the foam, and then there's fiberglass. Well, I think what happened is water got underneath the fiberglass and rotted the wood. So the wood is just falling off in pieces. And I don't want to destroy this car wash, so I think I need to take it home and more delicately clean it and throw it in trash bags. This thing's pretty stinking bad, guys.
Yeah, that ain't looking good.
Got a small problem. The hovercraft is taller than the garage, so I need to pull it off the trailer. I was backing it in and hit the garage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ugh. And I've got a mouse problem. See all the wires down there? I was hoping to see if that engine runs today. I don't know if that's going to be possible because the wiring has been chewed on by a mouse or a rat. Life jacket? Another life jacket? I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a couple mice living among all these leaves.
Oh, they're in
and
there
about 50
somewhere.
pounds worth of sand. This craft was bought from a military auction and then it was crashed. And I was told all the sand in the cockpit was used to balance it out. How sketchy is that? Inside is all cleaned up. 3 trash bags full of sand and leaves and a bunch of tools and parts. I don't know why there were so many tools in there. Maybe someone was working on it. I don't know, and they left their tools, but they're all rusted. Like this pair of vice grips. I don't think those can be fixed. Okay, so good.
And put them in some antifreeze.
All the way to the phone. Since I have no idea what's good and what is totally rotten, I basically just need to cut away the bad stuff and see what's left. If this craft is ever going to fly again, I need to make sure the foam, the wood, and the fiberglass are in perfect condition. The base of where the wings mount to, it's clearly rotten, so I'm cutting these out first.
No roving. Looks like all light matte.
Out of the way, it's clear to me that the floor is also very damaged. So
I think you're going to rebuild this whole thing like you're building a boat, dude. This is a mess. I don't agree with pulling everything apart. Go right over it. Let's move on. Come on. Let's go. Sunday. Say your prayers.
What that means is it can only fly about 10 feet off the ground. But for it to be able to fly, it has to be lightweight. And that's why it was originally built out of foam. But the foam is a double-edged sword because if it's dry, it's really light. But since this hovercraft sat outside and the foam got soaked, it is really heavy.
Yeah, what a mess.
So that's not great. But I'm looking for some good news. So I'm going to rip off the skirt and hopefully everything underneath the skirt is in good shape. If it's not in good shape, I don't know. Again, guys, I don't know anything about foam or boats or
well, I tell you what you're doing probably ain't a good job.
And you have a quick, easy solution, let me know. The skirt's screwed into a piece of wood that has been epoxied to the foam. So all I have to do is remove the screws. I removed the skirt, and I was hoping for good news. But underneath the skirt, it's even worse. The wood underneath the skirt is so soaked, I can squeeze water out of it. And the foam is just as bad. Well, I'm not exactly sure what to do. In my mind, I was going to pull off the rotten pieces and fix those. And then I was going to have a flying hovercraft. That is not the case. This is going to be a giant restoration if it's even possible. So if you guys saw the first video of me picking this up, I kept blowing out tires on the trailer and I had to buy an entirely different trailer to haul it back. Well, this is definitely why I kept blowing tires. This thing is full of water. And not only is the foam full of water, it's also been eaten away by ants. They've eaten all this foam away. Here's a pile of ants.
Damn.
I've been Googling to see how I can remove the water out of this foam. And Google tells me that I need to rip out all the foam.
Yes, you do.
Well, the problem with that is if I remove all this foam, then I remove the whole boat because there's nothing else other than the foam.
Yeah, get the foam out of there.
That underneath the fiberglass and wood, there'd be some sort of frame, some sort of structure.
2
But I've got an idea.
5-gallon buckets,
I don't know if this is going to
A
work,
and B.
but I think it's kind of my only option. I'm going to cover the entire craft with plastic and superheat it and put a dehumidifier inside and see if it's able to dry out the foam.
No. I don't think so.
If you have a good idea on how I could dry this foam out, let me know.
Yeah,
Because it would be such a waste to have to throw this thing away only because the foam got a
You
little
don't
wet.
have to get it all out. You leave an inch around it for mold. And pour in some foam and then that bag. You still have to probably
Set
get
up.
that
This is very
sprayed in
basic. But if this
with
works,
these new
you
house
may be able to save
insulating
this crap.
people.
I've got my diesel heater right there, so it's going to pump in hot air, and it will travel alongside the craft into the bag. And the dehumidifier is right there. I'm going to let this run all night, and in the morning, we'll see if the foam has dried out at all. This is the best I come up with. I really need this to work, because if the internet is right and this type of foam can't be dried out, it basically means I have a paperweight. Let's turn this diesel heater on and see if it fills the craft up with hot air.
I think it might burn your house now, dude. Go easy.
Diesel heater's firing up. Plug in the dehumidifier. Hopefully the dehumidifier works because I just bought it used off Facebook Marketplace. These little diesel heaters are insane. You can get them on Amazon. They're crazy. They work so good. Wow. The next morning, and I've got some great news. That dehumidifier actually worked. So it appears on the surface that things are looking pretty dry. Looks great now, but things under the surface are still soaking wet.
I had trouble
Yeah.
fiberglassing.
But I think that's good news. Maybe with enough time, I might be able to dry out all the film. So the plan for today was to try to start this engine, but I don't think I'll be able to do it because the engine mounts are rotted. So if I did get really lucky and the engine fired right up, I think it might rip itself off the hull. So instead of firing up the engine, I'm going to pull it off the hull and inspect everything underneath it. I'm really hopeful that there's some type of way that the foam can be saved because this craft only has 49 hours on it. So it's basically brand new.
If you eat butter daily, this is what happens to your eyes. Take a look at these two retina scans. They both look sharp, focused, and healthy, but only one of them belongs to someone
Leslie, you still
young.
here?
The other is the eye of a 74-year-old man who nearly lost his vision for good.
How's that look?
His simple fix, doing one tiny thing.
They eat my homemade biscuits, so
So
I'll
if
be
you wear
honest.
glasses or contacts and are
Pillsbury.
struggling with blurry vision, floaters, or any other vision impairments, then I've got
What the
something
fuck, dude? You
to share.
started talking about eating butter every day. Now you're off on another tangent. Fuck off.
Well, that came off pretty easy because Mother Nature did most of the work for me. I'm in really deep. If there's a way to fix this phone and you know, or if you have an outside of the box idea, please let me know. Because if I can fix the phone, I'll rebuild the rest of the craft. I'll spend all the time, I'll do whatever is necessary to get this thing flying again.
Not bad, huh?
I just got to figure out how to fix the phone. So next, the engine's got to come out. The motor is held on by 6 bolts that go through the entire hull. So this propeller was custom made for this engine. It's wood on the inside and carbon fiber on the outside, but just like the rest of the craft, the wood is probably rotted on the inside. Time for the wiring. So out comes the duct tape so I can mark everything, because there's no way I'll remember how this thing goes back together.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the wiring off, but it has been chewed on so badly by mice. So I'm gonna have to go through the entire wiring system before this engine will start. All right, let's pull this thing out. There's so many loose ends to the wiring harness that don't go anywhere. I have no idea what they do. With the engine out, this thing looks like some sort of crazy space machine. I just really hope this thing is fixable.
You're gonna need 55 gallons of resin for that. Probably 2 full
Motor
rolls.
came out So it's the motor
Matt.
attached to the drive. This is really cool how it was put together. So that's the drive system. This is the engine. That's the supercharger. So it's a 2-liter supercharged 4-cylinder. Supposedly these things are reliable and very lightweight. Perfect for the flying hovercraft.
The Iron Duke.
All right. What was underneath the motor?
4-cylinder Chevrolet Iron Duke.
A lot of leads.
Incredible. Almost as good as a 22R.
That feels very soft. I'm going to clean this up, dig into it, see what we're working with. I put on a mask because this crap smells poisonous. It's covered in so much nasty stuff. Now that the leaves are gone, let's see what's under the fiberglass.
Plywood. All delaminated. Might be able to dry that out.
So the engine mounts in 6 places. It's directly on the foam. I was hoping that there'd be some sort of metal structure.
No, there should be stringers in there though. 2x6s.
That is the engine mount. It is gone. So basically, the entire craft is rotted. So now that I know what I'm working with, the rebuild starts. I'm going to rebuild this thing from the ground up. I'm going to do everything necessary to get this back in the air. Thank you guys so much for the support on this build. It's going to be several videos. It's going to take me a very long time, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, I've got a bunch of other ones you might like even more. This is how to tell if your olive oil is fake.
Put it in the refrigerator.
You've been using olive oil wrong your whole life, and it's costing your health.
Man, right off the bat, negativity. We don't deal with that too well. Let's move on. All right. Let's see what we got. Electric towing, 2,000 miles in winter. Good luck. I got another Explore video. This is an hour and 30 minutes. Sarah Gordo. We went CIA agent, Iraq. Proof of giants. So here we go. Some people believe there's giants that lived on Earth one time.
Why would an entire...
It's a good thing they ain't around no more. Because the girls on the dating site, I only want a man 7 foot 5 inches tall. Oh, home on the range.
City be built underground? Were they hiding from something or someone? I stumbled onto this place. It started with a dangerous river crossing, then pushed deep into lion country until we found a fresh blood trail leading straight into these caves. And inside, there isn't just one artifact. There are several. Stay with me, because what we uncover at the end just might prove what you're thinking.
Oh my God, Noah, look at that.
The far reaches of the cliffs here, you can see they look like caves from here. Look, there are little holes all the way across. They're man-made, but they're called cavates. Okay, here we are. We're not actually shocked that there was water, but we're a little bit shocked at how much there is. We weren't quite expecting this much.
Good morning.
Senior Living, Maine's premier senior living communities. Just ask our residents.
And this is one of the best places.
Yeah. Good morning to you. 10 below this morning.
I think it's going to get too deep for me.
Josh came in.
We just come across them.
He didn't think we were going to get like 15 inches, 2 feet.
Cut down through
You
this
might.
canyon, and this is some nasty stuff. I'm back into that. Cat claw I hate so much.
I think the further south you go, the more snow you're going to get.
Some rugged country. And to think these people did it with like yucca fiber sandals, and I don't know. It seems impossible. Oh my goodness, we're coming in, and look at this on the backside. There's no
How's things
telling
going?
what we're fixing to get into here.
You know, just show us a fucking spear point. Because now I just fast forwarded. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's what that is. We were looking at these over here, which you can see, and we just come around this corner of this little bend, and we look up to our left, and they're right here above us. So they must be
Well,
under
I personally wouldn't mind 6 inches,
canyons,
like
so
a woman. Get it? No,
so
6 to 8.
Oh no, man, these go deep. I brought lights, but I hope they're bright enough to. Man, after seeing that cat track, I don't see any cat tracks coming in here, but oh my!
Better hope she ain't got cubs. Oh, I'll shoot bastard like hell you will. They're fast as lightning, baby.
It's a second room, a third room. Oh my goodness, look here. Back in here.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this is like a house.
Yeah, I don't know if they cut that all out. They must have. Well, we had a good birthday yesterday. I thank you guys.
Corn right there. Like multiple arteries going off of this room into. Oh goodness, look back in there.
I heard. Ain't that something?
I'm really trying hard to you guys to be able to see this, but these are like blacked out caves. You guys be able
Carved the soft something. Sandstone cliffs.
to see this, but
So
it's
they're saying this
these are
was
like
carved.
blacked out caves. Look at these.
Well, I think the kid that bought Sarah Gordo, I think they're gonna go in there with modern machines if this keeps going. Remember,
From this one over
silver
here on
was
the
like
left,
$2, $3
there's an
bucks.
interior chamber or hallway, whatever you want to.
I think a pound
Connects.
in the early 1900s.
I mean, I wish you could be here with me.
It just shows you
this is like. It's,
when the price of silver and gold go up,
talking
your
about
dollar is
hundreds
even
of
worthless.
would have lived
You know what I mean?
what is going on.
I mean, $10 for a dime.
It's like an apartment complex. What do we got? What is this? Oh, I gotta get under. Oh. See, you got a little bit of mortar carving. Okay. This is strange. Let me get on the other side here.
I seen you guys on TV again.
Look, I want everybody to be able to see these cuts in the stone. Look at this. There you go. Look at the cuts in the stone.
Bird seed, the car. Gotta feed the birds. I guess they were protesting big time down in Portland.
What is this room? This is very similar to right there. And these are, yeah, there's another one right there. I gotta check those out back there. This right here. Here's what Noah was just talking about.
40-pound bags. Be careful.
And it just keeps going, going, and going.
This is truly quite amazing.
All right, I'm in this bigger room here.
If they were giant people 8 feet tall, I think those doorways would be a little bit bigger. But what do I know?
Wood on the floor. Oh, look. Go back into a.
Freeze the window, how that helps anything. Well, I mean, you know, you go deport some sheriff kid who is legally here, and you wonder why people hate your guts. You know, does that make sense?
My hubby wanted to last longer in bed, and this is how he did it. If you're a man
Right.
struggling with early climax,
Well, I mean, my point was, why aren't you going to these? Oh, I think I sent it to you. Did you check your mail?
What is this? Is this a cornstalk engraving?
I sent you a video, and
This is easy to spot here, but being a hunter, I'm always.
wow,
something
fresh
like this.
blood.
You see that little bit of blood?
You better be watching what you're doing there, boy. That fucking thing can jump on you like 2 chainsaws. You won't even know what happened to you.
Coming on down, some old barbed wire, and then I come on down here.
So old barbed wire. So there were people up in these caves. They were probably loaded with artifacts back in the 80s. I mean the 50s, the 40s, the 30s.
I'm just gonna follow it for a minute. See that blood? Yeah, I gotta find out what's going on here. More blood.
Why can't you do that?
Let's come down here.
That's weird.
Headed up to that alcove right there.
A lot of chemtrails in the West now. Common
Like
occurrence.
Pottery Hill. I mean, I could just, no matter where I take the camera. Look at this.
Fucking no, I'm going to
Black as can
China.
be. And it's the first mud wall right there.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go.
Man-made mud Everything else is
That's
carved
too
out
bad.
what was existing,
But it lets you get in here,
look at this place.
which is kind of weird
Just found
because
this one
Juggle is
alcove
YouTube.
somewhere, it would be astonishing. This place has, it's endless through.
Right, it don't make no sense, does it? No, they gave me shit this morning logging in. It's funny you're saying that because it took me a while to log in.
We're going through here, Noah.
I checked the password, I checked everything, and I don't know why.
Yep. Look at that.
A matate.
And for scale, just goes from one to another to another. I mean, for me to get.
Yeah, the barbed wire already told me this place 100 years ago when White showed up was probably loaded with artifacts still in
Made
there.
it to this top layer where I was trying to get to. You can see down below is.
I don't know what, I have any clue where this guy is.
You see 1, 2, 3,
Because
4.
most of the time I spend in
We worked
Utah
all of those
is Red Rock.
and tried to film as much as we can, but now
But I think it's really cool. You can see the layers of the earth. What do you think of that? Owner-operator era? I think that is so cool. I can look at that, man, and just study it. I get a real trip out of it.
I do get a little bit nervous because we have seen the lion. Oh boy, what is this little place?
His son wearing rattlesnake chaps. I was just like, I'm not criticizing him. I'm just, what the fudge?
This one, a little corner here, has another access over there.
But it looks like, according to him, they dug this place out.
Don't know how cozy this would have been.
End up buying another.
Maybe if there was a north
Oh,
wind,
don't go
this
do
is
that.
the one you would want right here.
Google it. I mean, YouTube it. Your model phone, you can't get on Juggle. Look at that, he's got rattlesnake chaps. Yeah, you don't belong going in there. Like I said, there was probably all kinds of pottery and shit in there.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious. We still got -3 degrees here. My outside air temperature is 5.7, but I wouldn't think that's right. That has a. I bought one a couple of years ago. The low temperature recording was 45 degrees. I was like, I got this thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? The low was 45 degrees, but the high was 157. I don't think Earth's ever hit 157. But anyway, so I got this one, and it said it was good for 30 below, but I don't think it works too well on the cold side.
Watch what bread does to your diet goals.
Real bread, like you're making? Yeah, that ain't bread. That ain't bread. I can't rewind it, but when you go buy shit in a fucking plastic bag, it is shit. Probably not very good for you either. Fucking Italian bread. Don't matter where you go. Shores, Hannaford's. It don't matter. They call it Italian bread. It's this really squishy shit. All garbage. Yep. I agree with you. I made biscuits while I had the stove running yesterday, but they were Pillsbury. And when I make biscuits, it's flour, milk, and
Oh no way! What is this? my God, Noah, look at that. What is that?
This thing's got about 500 ingredients.
I think I'm blinding you here. Nope, you gotta turn it back on. I'll give you some ambient light. It's in my hand. Look at that thing. Is that a tool or?
Look, Nap way his fingers are. That looks like it's been napped. But I would say that was what they used to dig the
It's made out
place
of
out.
like the rock or something from the wash down there. They just made
Yeah,
out of
because you
this
don't use river rock for arrows and
crumbly stuff
tools.
coming off the ceiling and whatever. This is. Oh no way.
Carnation instant milk, because I never have milk. And my buddy down there is saying I got to use buttermilk. I can never find buttermilk.
Stone though, it's not. It's not like.
You know what I mean? So. And bacon powder. And that's it. That's all you need.
Let's get over here.
Oh, a little grease.
I really want you to be able to see this.
I made roux last night for the first time with that roasted chicken.
Some light from the window here, bud.
And so I made the roux like I was watching the video. It came out really nice.
Get a picture of it right
And then I added the drippings from the pan.
that stone?
I don't have a separator. I don't have a grease separator.
That was definitely. I mean, that was.
But anyway,
I don't know.
I just threw the grease and the drippings in with it, and it really came out good. It's a good gravy. I'm very proud of myself.
It's something that they used to dig these with.
I see
I don't know. That's fascinating, though.
buttermilk.
So,
I can never find it.
My wife said, "If you win, we'll fly to
And
If I win,
I don't think it's really over important because
we'll just Tai Chi walk."
I personally think only a few people could tell the difference with a biscuit. You know what I mean? Like if you made a biscuit with buttermilk.
Crawling through holes, and Noah is over here finding a pueblo on top of these.
Noah, you know they're
It's not exactly.
they're
right.
Mormons for sure.
And sure enough, right here.
Oh.
Here's the first piece of pottery right up here. If you can see it right there, piece of pottery.
Well, they never have it at Walmart.
Lip of a bowl right here, and you see all this rubble of rock.
But I go, looking at all the milks.
You can see the ring going around, and then so we're kind of right in the middle of it. Oh, here's some of this pottery right here, right in the middle of it here, and if you look down, you can see the.
We go without it. I don't think you're gonna taste. I don't think you're gonna taste it in pancakes either. My own opinion. I gotta get on this stove because the bag of coal I opened up really put on a lot of heat.
The rock is all evident that this has not been explored.
More in here.
Wow, good find, Noah.
That's running pretty good.
Okay, guys, we're hiking out up over this ridge to get back to the Ford Park and look at this.
You can get up in that
Noah,
bag.
I mean, there's rocks everywhere, right? Look at this. How about that? Almost looks identical to the piece that we found down in that Kabate. It's broken at the top. Hey guys, if you like this video, please tell us by subscribing. You can get a whole lot more content like this on our Out of Range YouTube channel. We post videos every Saturday. Oh, and by the way, those of you leaving comments, we read every one of them. Since we started producing videos every week, it's really difficult to respond to all of them. But we want you to know we read them. We appreciate you so much.
You're what makes this possible. Thank you.
You want to see what I got? You're going to see this. I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't pass it up. Look what I got. No, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Probably not a lot. This is pinyon pine sap. Smells so good. No, but we were cold. We're 10 below. We're going to be pretty cold tonight again. It's going to be cold all week. I think Monday you guys are going to get cold. One of the guys up there says they're going to be down to 22 degrees. Look at that. So, way back in the day, these your light. These your light for the homes we were just looking at. Smells really nice too. You ever heard of it? Pinyon pine sap? I just put a shitload on the coal stove, filling the house up with smoke. You never heard of pinyon pine sap? That's what pinyon pine sap is. So they didn't really, they probably some sort of candle, but more than likely this is what they were using. Man, oh man. So I might be sending some of this out because I got a lot of it. Burns pretty bright too. Where are you? Pretty good stuff. I couldn't pass it up. Happy birthday, Ralph. All righty, where are we going next? God. Do. Oh, it's back in the house. Vinegar. Yeah. Is it vinegar? I thought it was I thought vinegar and regular milk. I thought vinegar and regular milk makes mozzarella. But I think you're right, it makes buttermilk. I got one more travel video. What's anyone doing today? You all gonna be huddled around the The football game. You want to go see Sarah Gordo? I don't know what this is. Toki Doki. We haven't seen her in a while. All right. Go to Japan. We spend a lot of time in the desert, but we're going to Japan.
Hello. I went away on a holiday to a hotel that I've wanted to stay in for a really long time. Apparently, the commercial for it was very popular in the 80s and 90s, and people still remember the song. I personally have an interest in things from around the Showa era, like music and cafes and buildings and hotels. I actually wanted to stay there during the Obon holidays, but the price was really high, so I waited and waited until the price went down, and then finally, it did. So I ended up booking a stay for me and my partner at Hatoya Hotel. Also, yes, by the way, if you didn't see it in the last video, I do have a partner. If you want any updates regarding that, check out the last video. Thank you. The room that I booked at the hotel was about 20,000 yen, 10,000 yen per person, and that included breakfast, but not dinner. And I'll tell you more about how I feel about that decision later on in the video. To get there, I decided to take the Odoriko train to Ito because I haven't had a chance to ride it yet. It's a very sleek and beautiful train. If you do ride it, I would recommend sitting on the left side because you get a much better view than the right. After we arrived at Ito Station, I caught a glimpse of the iconic
Look at the Toyota
Hotel shuttle bus as
Crown.
it left because we took a bit too much time to film the train. But we used that time to explore a little bit around the station. I'm not too familiar with Ito, but there seems to be some cute old coffee shops and restaurants around.
It's
So the bus
amazing.
came back about half an hour later, and as soon as we stepped inside and sat down, it just took off so quickly. It was really clear that the driver has been doing this route for a while, and then we arrived, and I honestly felt like my heart kind of swelled up a bit. It was like, whoa, it just felt so cool seeing all the iconic red lettering and the bridge and just seeing the hotel in person. I was really, really excited. The current iteration of Hatoya Hotel was built back in 1961, but before that, from what I've read, it was a ryokan that was built in 1947. The owner apparently was a magician who was really good at doing tricks where he made pigeons appear, hence the name Hatoya.
Probably diesel. Yeah.
We checked in a little early and we made our way to the tunnel that connected the main area to
The whole world
tower that
has
had all
got
the rooms
diesel.
in it.
But
Honestly,
us.
I have no words for this tunnel. I'm just
Corollas, Camrys. Wow, that's pretty cool. You know what I find about Japan is they do, last forever. Good for 500,000 miles. What I find amazing about Japan is like you go into a place that was built in 1960 and they really take good care of their shit. You know what I mean?
But as actual shows, I'm not sure.
Like if this is Las Vegas, they knocked it down once every 10 years. I'll be right back.
It
Go
was a
piss
simple
off the
Japanese style
pot.
room, but it was quite spacious.
Oh, you going to dinner?
Oh,
You going to
inside.
breakfast?
For the view, we luckily got a great view of the bus arrival area
Ladies
and
gotta
the
go
famous
out.
Hatoya side.
Hold on.
We were also given complimentary towels
right
and
back.
cookies. Actually, one of my favorite parts of staying in hotels around Japan is trying the local snacks that they provide in the rooms, which is why I'm happy. I don't have to pay for a hotel room every time I want to try some local snacks from around Japan, because I have the help of today's sponsor, which is Sakura Co. I can experience the snacks from around Japan from the comfort of my own home, and you can too. Sakurako is a monthly Japanese artisanal snack box that supports local snack makers across Japan. Each box is carefully curated with traditional and seasonal snacks. They also include signature Japanese teas and an exclusive homeware item. Sakurako globally delivers an authentic taste of Japan to your home.
Every month is a different theme, but this month Sakurako Box is celebrating Valentine's Day. This Valentine's season, Sakurako invites you to experience the quiet romance of Kyoto as we enter into February. This box is full of matcha sweets, chocolate confectionery, Japanese tea, and is perfect for sharing with your loved ones. These, my friends, these are Yatsuhashi. They are everywhere in Kyoto. Listen to this crunch. Get over here. So crunchy. The flavor is awesome. It's like cinnamony. If you and your loved one want to sit together and watch a movie and eat these, I hope it's not an important movie because you won't be able to hear it at all.
Come on, Mr. Furrow. I can't carry it for you.
It's like a higher end, cream colon. It's not how you want your colon to be, but they do sell cream colon here. And this is like a very fancy, lots of different outer layers, very soft and creamy on the inside, very delicious. Also very important, they also have a culture booklet inside, and inside the booklet you can learn all about different kinds of aspects of Japanese culture, and they have allergy information for each of the sweets in case you can get. Well, if you're looking for a thoughtful Valentine's gift for someone special, or if you want to have a cozy evening to yourself with a bunch of delicious snacks, you can check out Sakurako's Valentine collection through the link below, or use my code TOKIDOKI to get $5 off your first box. Thank you again to Sakurako for sponsoring this video.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Terrible name. I think Japanese is. I wish I had gone.
I will say
when
the
I was
rooms
younger.
where the place shows its age a little bit. They are
My
clean
dad
and comfortable, and the toilet
went
has
there
a
on
heated seat
leave.
bidet function, but the bathroom is a bit of an older style, and everything in the room has not been updated for a very long time. However, in regards to the bathroom, they do have onsen in the hotel, so I didn't use the shower in the room. One thing I loved were the slippers, the red Hatoya slippers. We headed out from the room and passed back through the tunnel, and we got to the gift shop just as it was opening.
I think it's beautiful.
They actually had a lot of great merchandise, mostly featuring the big red letters of the hotel, and a lot of pigeons. For myself, I ended up getting a sticker and a folder. We decided to look around the rest of the hotel, so we headed up the escalator and followed the red carpet. We found an area that led to the onsen, a pool, and
I might go down the lake
while we were
today
there, the pool
and do a
was
video, see if
but they
anyone's
did let
ice
us know
fishing.
on the phone when I booked. The game center had a mix of older and newer games, and they also had ping pong. decided to not go for a plan with dinner.
Is there?
We walked down to a nearby shopping
I
center.
didn't see anyone the other day, but it
I
was
will say,
blowing
I don't
pretty
recommend
good.
walking from
It's
anywhere
cold
to the
here.
hotel, just because it is so steep.
My
I've seen
machine's
people
still stuck
running
on
that they've
3
tried to do the walk, and
below.
It's just awful. It's so hard.
But 6
if you're
degrees
walking from
right
the hotel
now,
somewhere,
according
it's
to
not too
my
bad.
machine.
Just get a taxi.
I can't get this fucking house warmed up
Wandered
over
around in a local shopping
69.
area, but it was very quiet
My
for most
favorite
of the
letter
stores.
in the
We did
alphabet,
see a
right,
shop that
lady?
mentioned
We'll go
UFO
to the
sightings,
lake.
and the guy who owns it actually
Take a
pulled
ride
up
to
on
the
a bicycle
lake.
and stopped us and talked to us about UFOs and their healing powers. And then he gave
Oh,
us
I
his
haven't
CD,
seen no
and he
huts
said
on the
CD
lake.
would heal us.
That's something
Actually,
I didn't
haven't
see.
listened to it yet. I wonder if I can find it. I think he pulled his hair back and he had a giant thing on his forehead and he was like,
No, they do. They got heaters. They got barbecues in there.
CD. It's a half-an-hour track of the same tone. I thought it was going to have some music. I'm going to get that out of my computer. After the guy gave us his CD, we found this Chinese restaurant and I had black vinegar pork with frankake sauce. It's the biggest.
She's an eater, man.
Afterwards,
That's all I got to say. She's an
One of the
eater.
most important discoveries in the field of science and health over the last decade or so is the discovery that our gut health
Oh, yeah. Some of them sit on buckets.
and the neurons that reside in
But
afterwards
the
we
real
went for a walk
highfalutin
and
people,
found this dessert cafe
and it's
near
funny because I
Michael's
seen ice
House
houses
Walker
all
Bar.
summer
It
long.
had a really nice retro
You
feeling
know,
to it.
stored.
They had a fish pond out the front, and their desserts were actually all really good. After catching a taxi back to the hotel, the atmosphere had completely changed. The green tinge from the lights and the red from the signs, it was just, really, really beautiful. However, the thing that broke my heart was the sign was partially broken.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't fix that.
After enjoying the view, I had a wonderful onsen. But while I was bathing, I noticed that there was another foreigner there. And I don't know, Hatoya Hotel is a very interesting place to run into just one other foreigner around the same age. And I was like, I want to chat
In my
with
basement.
her. I want to know her story.
Really?
So after we put clothes on, I didn't confront her in the bath. After we put clothes on, I was like, hey. And we chatted a bit. And then I found out she used to work with my sister, which is so weird. And I remember my sister many, many years ago mentioning a coworker who was moving to Japan, and there she was. So yeah, it was a very, very random place to meet this person. I ended up playing some games, drinking some banana milk, and then we went and sang karaoke in the bar. Until they closed. And after that, I went to sleep. The next morning, after packing up everything, I tried my luck at some gacha. I really wanted the red slippers, but I ended up getting the cookies and a key. We still had that whole day free after checkout, so we ended up catching a local train to Atami. Atami is one of my favorite places in Japan, and it's full of cafes from the
Look at
Showa
the
era.
streets
It's a
are
really
spotless.
amazing town with lots of quirkiness and characteristics, good for onsen.
I don't know if I'd go here or Italy.
Sightseeing. It's really, really good. The first
If
stop
I
we went
was
to
to
in
go
Atami was a new
overseas,
place
I
that had
probably
opened
ain't never
called
going
Tenmo
overseas.
Retro Kitsuten Momoyamaka. It's a cafe and game center near the station that is full of Showa memorabilia. We wanted to visit the cafe, so it was super busy actually. We went to put our names down, and then while we waited, we played some games.
Oh, I think we're good. Are you holding yours down fully? Like, mine's gonna go off the track if I fully let it go. I really think so. You're going full speed? Do you want to switch? Yeah. I'm coming.
I had a slot car when I was a kid. Man, by the time I was 8, all I wanted to do was race.
Once our names were called at the cafe, I ordered a Napolitan, and a lemon cream soda, which is quite rare. Usually it's either melon or blue Hawaii or like strawberry. Lemon? Never seen it before. But just as I was about to eat, we actually got stopped by a Japanese TV crew. We gave a big interview about Kisaten in Japan and supporting local businesses, keeping the culture going. You know, we really went into it. But from what it seems like, it didn't fit with the style of what they were going for. The program was just showing spots that are popular with tourists in Japan, and so we didn't fit the mold.
Yeah, I think
So they just
Japan's
showed us,
throwing out Israeli
they're trying to show that all this
visitors.
kind of areas popular
A
with
lot
tourists,
of
but there
countries
were
in
no
the world are
tourists
throwing
there.
them
They were
out,
waiting to see if any
deporting them.
tourists were going to go there because they needed this one shot of tourists there. I kind of feel frustrated with TV here sometimes. I mean, TV around the world, you know, they have an agenda or a thing that they want to portray,
Smells
and they
nice
need
in
things to
here.
fit into that mold. Just a tourist eating some spaghetti. I'll tell you what our take on the place was and what we said. Yeah, that place was actually really cool. It was very modern, but it felt like a good gateway to help people experience Showa, experience fun games and snacks and food, and then after experiencing that, hopefully it would be the opening for people to be interested in real Kisaten.
She's gotten
that are
pretty
run by
chubby
old people
since
and
I
been there for a very, very long time.
subbed to her.
After we finished
Maybe
eating
5
there,
years
we
ago.
walked all the way down the slopes of
Chemtrails,
Atami down to the
chemtrails,
beach.
and more
We really wanted to go
chemtrails.
to Sunbird, which is one of my favorite Kisaten, and it was closed, like it always is. Then we walked from the beach along the seafront to the ropeway. At the top of the ropeway, there's like a bunch of stuff. There's an adult museum. There's a castle with stuff in it. I've never been in the castle. But really, we just wanted to go and look at the view. So we caught the ropeway up. There was still about an hour left before the last ropeway going down. So we went to the top and enjoyed the view for an hour.
There's a reason why the most organized people never seem to take notes in meetings. He was
Right.
order AI, the number
That sounds good. AI, yeah. Let your AI do it for you.
The view was really nice, and from the
You
top,
seen? You guys seen Jimmy Dore? I played it yesterday.
places I would like to go to.
That the storm was manufactured
They
or
also had a drinks
energized.
machine at the top with glass bottles and a bottle cap remover, which I love.
Oh, look at that!
Then we made our way back down. Played some
Look at
Smart
that
Ball,
bottled soda with probably no high fructose corn syrup.
If you go to stay at Hatoya Hotel, I would say get a deal where you can get dinner included with the meal. It was fun going into town and everything, but there weren't that many options. I know they also do plans for the same price with dinner included, so you just have to get a good season. Also, yeah, it depends what time of year. It can be way more expensive. I believe it can be cheaper as well. What would I rate Hatoya Hotel? I would stay there again for sure. It's quirky, it's charming, it's beautiful, it's grand. It's an old place, but it's got charm and it's fun. I think if you go to it, you have to be expecting what it is. Like, you know, if you're going expecting a luxury hotel stay, you know, there are very modern Japanese hotels. This one, it's like you're there for the character, and it definitely had character, and I loved it. Yeah, I would go there. I would go there again. Also, yeah, definitely go to Atami if you can. It's really fun. So much to do there. Really beautiful. And the beach is really good, and it's so close to Tokyo. It's awesome. Well, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Before I go, huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me. It's thanks to you that I get to do stuff like this. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, or hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or not like this, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Janet! 人で一番ハットや電話は良い風呂4126はっきり決めたハト屋に決めた人に行くならハト屋に決めた
Copyright. We'll see you in the morning. Hope you enjoyed that. Minus 64. Well, what do you want to do now, folks? Did you ever think about going ice fishing yourself? I mean, you got the equipment. Come on, man. You want to see her partner? Man, renting there is a real trip.
Hello. Most of this video is me showing you where my apartment's at and giving you life updates. But I filmed that video and I realized that there's something that I've been putting off for a little bit that I don't really have to do, but I feel like it is the right kind of time for me to talk about it. Because I was looking at the footage and it just feels kind of wild. Like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, over the past 6 months, I suddenly have a lot of different furniture, and I have lots of books now. I suddenly have so many books, and it probably would have been fine. I probably would have gotten away with it, but there's been
I sped it up a little bit in case anyone's bored. Put one in chat, and we can move on.
It's the internet, you know. There's a
You want
reason
to go watch some of that Sarah Gordo? Put it on.
The situation is, I've been in a relationship for some years now. Yeah, that's it. And if you're like, who cares? Thank God. You know, that's kind of how I want it to be. It's not a big deal. After some years, we have now moved in together. So now there is the two of us living inside this apartment. And that's why there's a lot of furniture changes. Suddenly there's a lot of books.
I think she's lesbian.
I also felt weirdly guilty taking credit for some of the furniture pieces that my partner, he's a guy, he's my boyfriend.
Oh, it is a guy.
Before this video starts, I will not be featuring him in anything. Anybody who's met us, I have met people in public who've recognized me, and I've been with him. Thanks for being lovely. Sometimes I didn't introduce him because I was like, wait, what do I do? But yeah, that's him. Yeah, it feels weird to share it with the internet. It feels like I'm at my workplace and telling everyone. It's kind of weird, but also I feel like not sharing it has kind of held me back a little bit because I'm living life. I'm living life and having a great time. But there's a lot of
it's a guy. I'm moving on.
It's private, and I'm like, oh, that kind of shows too much. Let's see. Yeah, so
we're moving on. We're going to try to send some of this out. I don't know if you can see how shiny it gets. It melts. That's all sap. Indian people, when this stuff is fresh, they use it for many, 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 many things. Pine sap, all kinds of stuff. What's she up to? It's a snow day. Let's go see Gigi.
I'm snowed in, and I'm gonna try to do latte art. The government decided that they wanted to have snow. Does that look like wet paint to you? This is oat milk because obviously all the stores, everybody just is fucking gabons, and they
Gabons.
I need to try to go grocery shopping because, like, honestly, there's no point. Like,
Know
it's not gonna
who
snow that much. Like, everybody just,
Teresa
like,
Graves
relax. Let's do
was?
this.
A singer?
So,
Yep.
this is not gonna work. Cool. Okay, that didn't do anything, but you know what? Like, you see salt? Ooh.
Not really sure.
Birthday is in 10 days from now. She's turning 2. So I'm like kind of preparing for her birthday, asking her what she wants for her birthday. I have some ideas. I can't believe she's gonna be 2. Oh, she's so cute. We're all gonna play outside in the snow. We're gonna get the neighborhood kids and we're gonna shovel to make money. I actually used to do that. Whenever it snowed, I would get so excited because I would go like around the block with all the Albanian kids, and I would just
Whitney's
shovel.
biological mother.
8 years old with a metal shovel to like mix concrete because that's what my father had, and I'd say, "Can I shovel your house?" And these people would just throw me 10s, 5s.
I didn't know
We were
that.
always grinding, Eloise. So we're gonna grind together. Never work for free. Gold. What am I gonna do today? You know what? Low key, I want to try to make butter again. This Butterbell that the butter girl gave me, and I have not used it so far. It's just been like a centerpiece in my kitchen, and I kind of use it as like a ring holder for right now when I'm baking. I do have some heavy whipping cream, so I think I should make butter. But then I don't have any Eloise to eat her.
Homemade butter with some homemade bread. Her dad managed young Teresa Grace around age 15.
So many things I want to do today.
I don't know.
But first, Eloise and I need to shovel to make money. I don't even have a shovel. Actually, you want to know what's a good way to make money? You could totally, if you're in the city, you could totally make money scraping off the snow off people's cars. I would totally pay somebody $20 to scrape the snow off my car. You know how much money you can make scraping snow off people's cars? Oh, they just tell you where they parked and then you take the snow off? Brilliant idea. Hey, somebody take that and somebody run with it and somebody do that as a business plan. Brilliant. You know, I want 10% of that. I'm just going to chug the rest of this because I don't know what else to do today.
She's going to be wired now.
Okay. Then do we go out? Do we go bar hopping out in this? I'm snowed in, and I'm going to try and do latte art. The government decided that they wanted to have snow.
Did you catch that? The government decided they want snow.
Is fucking gabons, and they take everything. I didn't even try to go grocery shopping because, like,
she's a trip. Make some of the best bread I've seen. Let's give her a little message. I always like to. Jermaine. What's going on, man? Why is you misspelling stuff? I don't know why. Oh, it smells so good in here, man. I really like that stuff. I waited a long time for it. Let me go. Let me go look that up. Because Teresa not giving it to me. G. Nope. Yep, there she is. She was an actress and singer. Oh, yeah.
local tax experts are here. Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do your taxes for you and get you every dollar you deserve. Local.
Every Sunday night. Every Sunday night at Grandpop's, who had colored TV. We had to leave the room when the Yardbirds or the road. When I was growing up, Farrah Fawcett was like Greer. And I was like this chick. Like all my friends, they had like Farrah Fawcett posters. Yeah, I never had one. That's when she's older now. I don't know if it's true, but when they told her sister-in-law some certain things about her mom, things would never do. You know Pam Grier?
Working with Quentin was really a great experience because he's so inclusive and he's
And
very
I
curious
read her
about
biography,
life
man.
in
This
general,
chick's a
and especially
brainiac.
women. And he said when he first contacted me, I bumped into him a couple times. He said, "I'm writing something for you," and of course I didn't believe him.
Good
And
morning,
then I bumped
Sister
into him a year
Golden
later,
Air.
and he said he was again writing something for me. And I said,
Thanks
"Well,
for the
Quentin,
coffee. We had some this morning. Good job.
to do this." And so he said, "No, really." And so 6 months later, he sent me this script, and I didn't believe, it was for me. I actually looked for the smaller role, and I didn't call him back right away. And so I said, "Hey."
Super duper. And so this is, I think she's in her 70s, mid 70s now.
Groundbreaking roles from Coffee to Foxy Brown
Oh.
to Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown, Foxy Brown, man, those were good movies.
You embodied the don't with me woman.
But what I like, I found her always really, really hot for me. Anyways, yeah, I know. But Whoopi made a statement the other day on The View, that made Jimmy Dore cover it. It was pretty impressive. What I like about it is her Southwest motif. Look at that beautiful bracelet. Really? I didn't know that. Her Southwest motif. She gained a lot of weight like a lot of us. That was my favorite with her big afro, man. She got a beautiful necklace on too. They get this bimbo off the screen. Look at her turquoise necklace beads, man. Oh my God. I bet that was $10,000. Oh, I think she's very good looking. She showed up by my door. We wouldn't be throwing her out. That's for sure. But this is her back in her old days. When she was a lot younger. Big old afro. I dig afros, man. I think that is so cool. Anyways, I shared that with you. It wasn't fair forcing for me. Partners of Goldbergs? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Jewel. Oh, yeah. We'd have to order a bunch of that. I think Alex Karras. Alec Karras. I'm still confused. Oh, so her parents are Goldbergs? I don't know. It's all good. I just figured I'd share that with you. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. Her parents are Goldbergs. I don't know. I don't follow that stuff. You know what I mean? I really don't follow. You know, when I was growing up, they had People magazine, and my girl used to study that shit. It's like, who gives a shit? I'm only looking it up because how old is Janet Mills? No, I don't think it is either. 76 years old. So 1949. She's 11 years older than me. 68 fucking years old. Yowza. Yeah, Maina. Well, I don't really think. I mean, she acts like Hava Nagila, that's for sure. But Jimmy Dore covered her the other day, man. I couldn't believe that was coming out of. I couldn't believe that was coming out of Teresa or Pam. Pam, hands down. But before we do that, I gotta spend at least $1,000 on buying all these pills that they advertise on YouTube. All right, enough of that. PG. In school, we had the Roberts, Tillemans, and Youngs. Oh, I had all kinds of people. Greek, Italian, lots of Portuguese, Vieiras, a lot of Portuguese people when I was growing up. And Germans, we had Chinese, Japanese, blacks with Afro. Patty Neves, oh yeah. He gives the truck to his son. Then it came back with a big problem. You want to do another hour? Everyone got along great. Everyone got along great. I can say there was some problems with some people around the time of the busing. When was that? 71, 72, 73? Remember the forced busing? they started to have problems. But I listen to Motown, I listen to English rock, and I listen to American rock. You were just born. You're a young one.
What did you say, Harry? You got some metal?
I think that was all about Boston. You know, the Boston. Christ, they were fighting each other like cats and dogs. Patty was. I don't know what she's doing today. I don't know what she's doing today, but we get along in school really good. Oh yeah. That was like 7th grade or some shit.
I cannot believe I found that much gold in such little material. And look at the size of it.
Yeah, dude. Pretty good. That's pretty good. That's of course. Well, that's not bad.
We'll do Saratoga. Menendez. We didn't have too many Mexican people. We didn't have too many Mexican people, but we had a lot of Portuguese, Italians, Greek. Like I said. That's what I'm talking about. 3 hours worth of work, quarter ounce, half ounce, not a half ounce there.
Welcome back to Mine Operator. We have gold coming from a hard rock vein that is pretty coarse. It's like placer gold. And so instead of using the shaker table and the Nefco, we're just going to use a high production sluice.
Yeah.
Using the Pop and Son sluice design that you can find on Mount Baker Mining.
I don't have any idea
I'll include a link below, but today
where all them people are now.
and in my boneyard, I have all the material I need to build.
I remember I had the hots for my teacher.
You through the torture
She was German.
Heat this thing up, but I'm gonna go ahead and just knock it out, show you some steps along the way, and then get it set up. A while back, I was at a metal recycling yard, and I found this. And I thought, you know what, this would make a great sluice one day. Have it upside down. I'm just cleaning it up. I do need to add on a little bit of sidewall here, so I'm going to do that.
Are we going to do this? Or are we going to get to the learn how to build the sluice?
Which is
there you go. He did a nice job with it.
That is the pitch, and that flume is
Sluice are probably here. One guy fills 5-gallon buckets and takes it home to pan.
Our custom-built clarifying tank separates out the silt from the water, and so we're able to recirculate clean water through our system.
You have the opportunity to do cartoons.
Yeah, there ain't much up here. Josh goes to some place.
All right, we're doing a cleanup after
But super cold water.
Wow, you guys, look at that nugget right there. That is amazing. That is a huge chunk of gold, and it looks like it's still got some quartz around it, just a little bit. You can see a nice little pocket of gold over here. Down in here, you can see a nugget. So this is super exciting. Let's clean the sluice out and see what kind of gold we got. Look at that.
Well, at the price it's going.
Nuggety and chunky gold that we got out of the sluice. This spot is incredible. I can't believe it. You should hear how loud it sounds when you drop it in the pan. But that is some coarse, nuggety gold. Let's go get some more. I'm going to pan some material from the tailings and see if I get any gold in it. So I grabbed, scoops all throughout the tailings there. And I'm just going to pan it and see if I recover any gold that the sluice may have lost. Here's my sample. I'm going to go ahead and get started panning. Now, I do not see any visible gold after that pan. So
yeah, always check your tailings.
I'll keep
You know, in Gold Country, though, where Sis lives, and down in the desert,
just to make sure.
there's a lot of mines, you know, that were in the 1800s, and they missed a lot of stuff back in the day. His video thing, I know where he goes.
However, can I run a few
Not
times
far.
through it? Can I run for the whole day? I want to figure that out. The sluice test went really well. We crushed 800 pounds approximately. That's 763 pounds that was in the bulk bag, and then 2 large cobbles, maybe 20 pounds each. But not all of the material that got crushed went through the mill. Probably 250 to 300 pounds came off the half-inch screen deck and is sitting in a wheelbarrow ready to get crushed. So roughly, we ran about 500, 550
Yuba
pounds
River,
of
right?
material through the sluice, and we got a pretty good showing of gold. Now, I didn't get a weight on it.
That pen is what you got out of 800 pounds?
Here is what's next on the menu. I have 3 bulk bags here that I'm going to get crushed. Get it in the surge bin here. We'll take that
Look at the amount of equipment this guy's got. Just to pay the
for
electricity.
the Stutenroth mill size. Archie Stutenroth said that this mill needs a half-inch max feed size. So
I thought we were going to see this,
overflow bin,
but you're wasting my time, dude. Let's move on. Jason, the guy's channel that we're on, he has a hard rock mine. And if you guys remember where they wanted to start digging, they blew the adit out with dynamite.
and water flow rates. And so this time, we ran
Swansville,
at least
old mine next to the
maybe a
road,
little bit more.
full of
through.
tailings.
And this section of riffle looks pretty good. We got miners.
Jeff Williams says
you can see
a
some
Gold
hacking
Monster
here.
1000,
And
then you want the little hand ones, the hand wand,
Now,
so
I
you
leveled
can
the
zone in
sluice,
on it.
but maybe,
So you pick up a rock, it's showing you that it's
faster water on this
gold,
side.
it's not
And
iron.
so this is the slow water side. And
Then
you
what?
can see packing in the riffle.
Well,
So I could definitely
you'd have to
make
hand
some
crush it.
adjustments there. And
They make these mortise and pestles like this big out of cast iron, and the mortise there is made of cast iron. Those are nice little testing tools.
the discharge, the tailings
Okay, dude, man, this is so boring. Let's move on.
through the mill. That just takes additional
800 pounds?
This test through the sluice was a success.
I'm not impressed with that. You're a half a fucking ounce a ton.
Now let's get away.
I said a half an ounce. And he ain't. And he's got a lot of shit in there. Okay, dude.
4.78 grams.
Yeah, you got all kinds of crap in there.
That is absolutely amazing.
I don't think it's too amazing. I'm not impressed, but we'll give you a thumbs
I mean,
up.
I'm just so impressed. This is coming from a hard rock.
Yeah, they make some hand crushes. I mean, 4 grams and 800 pounds. You're almost at a half a ton, 1,000 pounds. So that's 8 grams, 8, 16, 24, 24 ounces in an ounce. You're a third of an ounce per ton. I don't think that's too good, but what do I know? It's better than I could do here. There ain't no question about it. I don't think it's good. I mean, especially if you're working by hand, man. You're working by hand. Engineered storm right there, Jimmy Dore. Well, think about it. Even if they were just shoveling. Yeah. Think about just you shoveling 800 pounds. Did we watch this one? No, they're not.
Today we're going to head out
Are
to the
you
Gold
shitting
Fields,
me?
Arizona, and we're bringing our PI and
Oh, he's in Arizona. This is a guy you want to watch if you want to find gold, but this is gold country. Joshua Tree. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Jewel. You know, that's pretty fucked up. And where did you see that?
today's so special is that we just had a
Because I'd like to look at my area and see what the prediction is.
No, that's the best time to go out medley tech it. She's going to run the GPX 6000, and I'm going to run this guy right here, which is the Axiom. And we're going to see who can find the most gold. So let's get into it.
I don't know why he's using the Axiom. He always used the Gold Monster 1000. But you can see the flooding damage here. Okay.
So she's taking her 6,000 and she's going over all of this material methodically, because if there's
That was a flooding
it'll
assist.
be trapped down here on the caliche beds in these pockets. So that's what she's doing, huh, sweetie? Yes, leave me alone. Don't mess with your wife while she's hunting gold nuggets. To give you an idea of just how much water came through here, the water went from where I'm standing all the way across to the other side. It was literally a river, and it got hit 3 times. And the original wash used to be way over there. Now it's over here. And look at this. It's cut all this beautiful red Muddy Creek Formation material. You see that? This is all virgin ground. Isn't that cool? Look at this. See this? And this is where those gold nuggets are hiding. That's right. That's where they were deposited. And they've been sitting there. And you know they're just sitting there waiting for someone to find them like me. After these huge 100-year storms, that's when you need to get out and start looking, because that's when all the new ground is exposed. Yeah, I know. I can hear from here. Just up all that jaw jacket and chin wagon and find us a 5-ouncer. We want to see some gold.
I can't believe he leaves his wife.
What'd you find, sweetie? Huh?
Mountain lions, they don't want bigger. They don't want bigger targets. They want. They want petite.
What is it? Oh, yeah, you're going to find a lot of junk in the wash. I think maybe we should get out of the wash and head up into the hills. All right, we got out of the wash because there's...
Well, wait a minute. You just told me how good the wash can be. Now what?
Yeah, I know there's a chance of a big fat nugget being down there, but man, we dug like 50 targets. It was nothing but cans and trash from the old timers. I am surprised at how much material has been washed out. Look at this.
You shoot at a pheasant or something there, a shotgun shell, you got 1 ounce of BBs sprayed all over the place. They're really a problem.
Look for some type of false bedrock. Out here where we're at in Arizona, it's caliche bed, and there's actually 7 of them stacked on top of each other, and that's where the gold will sit on top of, because it can't go down.
I'd like to see that. I think the room would like to see how wonderful Maine is at predicting power outage.
Leave me a comment down below and tell me, don't cheat now. Tell me, who do you think's going to get the most gold and how much? Wow, look at this. See what I mean?
There you go. Tree roots. Really good area.
Fresh material.
But I don't see you doing anything, dude. What are you doing?
Now, the downside to all this is there's no more roads out here. They're all gone. Every single road is gone. And there's so much washed out material, there's really nowhere to drive. You got to get in there on foot, because this is some really rough country now. So we're going to go ahead and start hiking up into the hills and see what we can find. Because, ooh, my spidey senses are tingling. Are yours? Because I know there's 5 ounces out here. All right, we're up here in the upper reaches of the arroyos. Here's the Muddy Creek Formation.
What are you doing, lady? I know it's getting cold again. Jesus Christ. I can't get no heat on this booger. It's really weird what's going on.
And I got caliche bed. Look at that.
Coal's burning excellent.
This is just amazing. I could be out here for weeks.
But, wow.
Yeah, it's the roots.
I don't
Now,
ever
that
come
right there
close to
is a
this.
good-looking caliche. And it traps gold really well.
Wow.
That sounds like iron. All right, let me back this off just a little bit.
You guys that might be bored with football, I think there's a World Cup soccer today.
That sounds good. High, low, high, low.
I'm sure whose video. What's it? What I got? Oh, the map. Do you want to email it to me? Lady meteorologist from AccuWeather. Let's let this run out. If you're going to stay around, I'll let this out. Yeah. Ain't nothing there for me to watch, but believe me. Supposedly it's New England too. I just I don't know, about 5-7 years ago, I was talking about it, and when I Googled it, it came up 12 to 16 minutes of actual play time in a 2-hour game. Man, I don't find that much athletic ability. I like watching soccer, men or women's soccer, because the stamina level is unbelievable, especially when they're playing in South America. Holy shit. You know, it's 90 degrees at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. High humidity. No problem. I don't know what happened to Go Monster 1000. That's all he talked about. And these little shovels are really nice. And they got a dimple in the bottom. So when you put your material in there and you shake it, the gold works down to the bottom. These are very popular.
Serious? Yeah, it says it's right there. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. Nice. I don't need a stinking detector. I use my eyeballs. Wow. Look at that. Look how crystalline it is. Look at that. Now I gotta pop it in my mouth. Hold on. Look at that. Isn't that a nice one? It's not a 5-ouncer, but it'll do. Oh, look how rough it is. Angular.
Don't forget the security things. I put one in my pocket once and it disappeared. Make sure you have a dedicated spot for these little boogers, because these little things will walk away from you. I've seen it. I seen one guy put it in his pants pocket and it disappeared. He had to get naked to find it. Chicka wow wow. PG. Next one. Next one, Bubba. I think there's something here. It sounds really, really faint. Come on, Bubba. No buckshot. Everything's so muddy. Yeah. Nice. That's why it was hard to see. Look. Look. It's got cords in it. Get over here.
What does it say, Jill?
See that? See the cords? Nice.
What was the name of it?
Call a specimen.
And I'll look it up.
That is an out till the missus. See the cords? Ooh, isn't that pretty? It's
You
kinda
get more
small,
money for
though.
that, you know, than straight up gold.
All right, sweetie pie, here's what I got.
Oh, how beautiful.
I know, they're not that big, but it'll
Oh,
have to do.
that's so pretty. Look at that.
Yeah, one's got
She's
cords.
a
See that? I
Nice.
cleaned that one off of my mouth. And
an engineer, believe it or not.
Here on this caliche bed that's running up. I'm going to run up here, and then buckle my shoe. All right, we're going to head on up. Ooh, look at all this juicy ground.
Look how lush everything is.
That's nice. Oh, I like that. All right, I think I'm far enough away. I can turn my detector on. Turn that bunker on. Do a little ground balance. Body's hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. My body. Okay. And I love these little pockets. You should be looking in these. The gold will get stuck in there. It can't come out, especially if there's rocks.
Yeah, I don't think we got too much of this around here. What was the name of, do you remember the name of the video? I'd like to see that. I'm sure the other room would like to see how Mainers can predict power outages. Yeah. You still here, sis?
Let's see what we got. Get these rocks out of the way.
Forgot it. Check this out. This is Pinyon Pine Sap.
I don't know why, but for some reason this coil on this Garrett, it goes off whenever I get around the roots of a Joshua tree. Not exactly sure why it does that.
This is what they use for lighting. The Navajos use this a lot when it's wet. This is kind of old. Not old, but dried out. But the sap is used for a lot of medical shit. Smells so good. Uprising.
Yeah, it seems to be right here.
It's really nice. I got a bunch of it, so I'm not promising anything. That's weird because I think I'm sub to him.
Yeah, he's deep in that caliche. That's a good thing.
All right. I like these two. I think they really did a good job, both of them. Here we are. It smells so good. It says 7 degrees.
It smells so good.
That's what I said. Would you say 33? All right, we're gonna watch the. We're gonna go watch. Maine is predicting power outages. So I guess everyone's gonna watch football today.
YouTube says it has had enough of vaccine misinformation on its site. And false stories from phony
Really?
sites to run circles around major news outlets. Many people don't know the difference between something real and something created to deceive them. Open your eyes.
If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati.
I do. I do. Call for an uprising. Oh, you know what? I might have unsubbed from him. All right, let's go try this again. And you said 33. John Brennan. Why are you talking about Harp? I don't think Harp's doing this. Really?
To the ionosphere, and then we can measure the response of the ionosphere and the upper atmosphere to the changes that HAARP is making. Scientists have categorized the various layers of the atmosphere. Most of the weather that we experience occurs in the troposphere. When we fly in commercial aircraft, we're generally flying at the top of the troposphere. Above that is the stratosphere, and above that is the mesosphere, and above that is the thermosphere. And the ionosphere is basically part of the thermosphere, which extends from about 80 to 100 kilometers altitude all the way to kilometers.
That's what I use for my radio. I've always known it as about 150 to 250 miles up.
Altitude. And so the ionosphere is generally what we refer to as the partially ionized portion of the thermosphere. It's too high for weather balloons, and it's too low for many satellites. And sure, we can launch rockets.
So I'm at 34.
Do at Poker Flat, but those are very fast but expensive experiments. The reason why we care about the ionosphere communication is that radio waves, when traveling through free space, behave differently when they travel.
Yeah, bing, bing, bing. That's how my shit works.
Basically, a partially ionized.
And when you destroy it, radio waves, see, that's a good picture. He's got low frequency, but it could be high frequency. So the signal goes up, signal comes down. Very high frequency waves pass right through it. So they transmit VHF television all these years. and it usually passes right through it and goes on forever. But this is how my stuff works. Comes off the antenna and bounces and bounces. Sometimes it's a big skip. That's a really good that's a really good picture though. High frequency waves. That's high frequency. So that's a real good picture on how I communicate on high frequency. Like when I'm talking to Florida, it might be one bounce, or it might be two, it might be three. But I'm not finding the video, the portion of the video.
Absorbed, and since so much of our lives is really dependent on radio communication, either communicating to satellites or for navigation with station or over the by the ionosphere, powerful radio. Significant. Why would it be beneficial? I can't speak for the applications, but it's a mystery to solve. You can think of the ionosphere as a natural plasma laboratory, the conditions of which are difficult to replicate in an actual physical laboratory. And so this is just another way of learning about the world around us. Why would it be beneficial? I can't speak for the applications, but it's a mystery to solve.
So you can even hear the guy at the end.
So you fucked this shit up. I didn't hear him mention it. This blocks out a lot of X-rays that hits the earth. And I just like that picture to try to explain somebody. So let me show you this real quick. So if you got 1,000-foot tower here and 1,000-foot tower there, you can transmit VHF and UHF, and you'll hear each other. But due to the curve of the earth, my VHF on most radios is 100 miles. That's it. And then the curve of the earth, because VHF, UHF is all what they call line of sight, where this is ionospheric propagation. Last time I flew, I thought why does it look like looking down on the weather grid? It's so odd. It was like several blocks with different skies. Not make much sense to me. But anyway, I'm looking for the video section, and I don't seem to be finding
the
it.
news said not to use candles. All right, because you can generate warmth from the candles, and you can see. Right? What are you telling people back in the 1800s? Don't use candles. Use a flashlight. Well, we don't even know what a flashlight is. Well, if you use a candle, you know, your house might burn to the ground because somebody might knock it over. And these people are just like, right, I'm not going to use a candle because I'm so paranoid. I'm afraid to take a dump. I'm afraid to take a leak. I'm afraid to go to my mailbox because I might get a common cough and have to wear a mask and go to the hospital with COVID. It's really, really bad out there. So I doubt that this is as bad as they claim, because we all know it's never as bad as they claim. The freezing rain and the ice is obviously the threat to causing power outages and, you know, driving in it and things like that, or older people slipping and falling on the ice home. It should be like 101 requirement. They used to, in the old days, every house had a fireplace because it was, oh, well, you can have a fireplace to stay warm. You don't have to rely on, you know, the government and the energy prices. And besides, what if power goes out? What if something goes wrong? You need to have heat in the wintertime to stay warm, or you could die of hypothermia, right? So people who don't have it, I mean, you should be thinking twice about it. Wood burning stove. But again, they don't want you to have these things because they want you fully dependent on them. That's what Big Brother is. Be fully dependent on us. Don't be independent. Don't think independently. And don't try to save your own family or yourself from these storms. Just, you know, wrap yourself in a blanket and have the shakes for a couple of days and hope that we turn the power back on because we're the ones flipping the switch.
Yeah, I'm sorry I let it run. $5 years ago, 1 day ago. How to stay warm when the power goes out. Historic storm. Look, it ends at Boston. Seems like it should have. I don't care, just know you get crabby. I don't know what you mean. I'd really like to hear that, though. Power outage in Tennessee. Well, four hours ago. Wow. 14,000, 79,000. It's really funny though. I put Maine predicts power outage 2026 and nothing comes up. What time is it? We'll go, why don't we do the weather forecast? I wish I could get the house to 71, 72. I can't believe I'm burning coal. Stove's up at 450, which is very high. Outside air temperature's warmed up. Well, different houses, you know. I get into this with people. I get into this with people. Your house is not my house. You come in here, you'd feel how cold it gets. The floor is ice cold. This back wall is ice cold. And Maine weather news. I don't think your system's hot. My goodness, when you ladies go through that time of change, that's some fucked up shit, man. I dated someone, slept with her that was going through the change. I threw the blankets off. I'm like, what the fuck? I got the stove running too hot, and it was her.
The worst freaking state to live in right now is Maine. And nobody's talking about it. I've spent 30 years in the insurance industry. What I'm about to tell you will explain why Maine pays more for car insurance.
Oh, AI. You think them people are sitting there listening to this clown?
Save up to 80% on your rate. Let me make this simple. If you're paying
Man, the daylight increases have been unbelievable. I got on radio not too long ago. It was pitch black out. Now we still got sun. And up here in North Country, that moves really fast.
Taking a look at Moosehead Lake, that looks gorgeous.
Regina.
Oh, I can already feel. I'm so okay. I know we're.
Yeah, that looks gorgeous when the wind's blowing 70 miles an hour over the lake. No, thank you.
Just like walk on the fresh snow, just around the parking lot of my apartment.
You'll be trudging, Leanne.
Well,
it's gonna be up to like your knees.
I've got snow nuts. You know, we got
A black woman?
That's right.
What the fuck in Maine?
I will be
on the news.
All morning, live coverage. I'll be in the
The
car.
manager must like.
All morning long.
Never mind.
Center coverage that begins tonight at 6 p.m.
I'm gonna swing by my apartment and help me dig out my car.
You know what?
Yeah. I think you two are going to be rolling in the hay. Now get to it.
The big story right now is that it's stupid cold out there. I've been saying that all morning, but it's just so cold. 11 below zero for the wind chill in Portland.
Why are you giving fucking wind chill, man? That really pisses me off.
Here's a look at the weather map. Yeah, massive winter storm. This is probably the defining storm of this winter, unless February decides to throw something else at us. But we're really just
diesel heaters.
Ice storm down in the deep south.
I think they're really good.
Snowing every location from New York City to Chicago. You can see why we're expecting such big amounts. It's just so.
Am I mistaken? Don't they need power to run though? Don't you need 12 volt?
That keeps it locked in place, and that is why we're missing and a very light, fluffy snow. As again, that cold air stays locked in. Here's what we are expecting for today.
Heavy snow
morning,
begins.
still very cold by midday. Only
Another asshole. You know, just an asshole, right? And you're going to say, oh, come on, Ralph. This is a school-trained motherfucker. Heavy snow begins at 4 p.m. Where? Did you put Portland? Or fucking northern Maine?
Quiet through midday. So if you've got some errands to run this morning, you got things you want to get done for your Sunday, I'd say do them in the first half of the day because it will be a really rapid decline in conditions this afternoon. By midday or early afternoon in York County, and then expanding to the rest of the state by the evening.
I got 8 degrees.
A couple inches on the ground.
My computer
snow-covered roads.
is going to be fucked up.
In an hour or so, we'll be talking about very snowy conditions. So here's a look at our winter storm warnings in place across the entire state. Advisory there. That's for sure. So all day tomorrow and a little bit into tomorrow night, finally wrapping up before midnight Monday night.
Southern Maine.
It's lighter during
Southern Maine.
But there is the potential for a final burst of heavier snow Monday afternoon. We've got one final wave that will move through. Could boost snow once again. Highest amounts in far southern Maine, much less as you head towards the northern part of the state. Snow begins before 3 o'clock. If you're in Sanford, if you're in York County, I would say probably try to.
Okay. You could have said that before. 3 to 6 p.m. I'm over here. I'm over here.
To be where you want to be by noon today. The snow will begin pretty quickly after that. Portland area, I'd say by mid-afternoon, you probably want to be where you want to be. Same story in Lewiston and Augusta, where the snow will arrive a little later towards the early evening hours. Bangor, you're pretty good most of the day, but just be aware by 7, 8 o'clock or so, that snow will begin very quickly. And then down East Maine, Northern Maine, much later towards 9, 10 o'clock. We'll see that snow.
He's saying 12 to 18.
12 to 18 inches expected for most of us. The great news with this storm is it's been a really consistent forecast. Models have not been flip-flopping one way or
another.
Look at
Caribou.
All models showing a very high amount of snow. That's why our confidence is really high in this forecast. 12 to 18 inches, the entire coast of Maine, with one exception. We'll get to that in a second here. Also extending up through Augusta, Lewiston, Freiburg, the Lakes region, and down into northern York County. Now, the exception, Portland area, southward through coastal York County, Cape Elizabeth, Scarborough, Saco, Biddeford, Old Orchard Beach, Ogunquit, Wells. We're looking at potentially 2 feet of snow from this storm, more than 1.5 feet at least. We're going to see probably plenty of 20-inch totals coming out of that zone.
I think you're going to be the one that gets hammered.
Out of the question.
So for me to get from here to Caribou is 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Much less up into the crown of Maine. Only a few inches in places like Caribou. Not a significant storm up in northern Maine. So here comes the snow. The only major change from yesterday, or only real change, is that it looks like the timing has sped up a little bit. So likely seeing snow by noon to 1 o'clock in York County, quickly overspreading the state, becoming heavy as we head into our Sunday night. And it will be snowing very hard for the overnight hours all night long. Temperatures only in the single digits to low teens. That keeps the snow super fluffy and of course makes the roads very hard to treat because salt is not effective below about 15 degrees. Something to keep in mind as well with such cold air.
My thermometer is saying 2 degrees.
Pretty good Monday morning, snowing lightly through much of the day.
This one is saying, no, mine's saying 8. This says 2. I always get a high reading. I don't know why that is.
Monday evening, everything wraps up for
Monday night. By midnight, should finally be done. This is a 30-hour storm. In some spots, 36 hours.
Yeah, we probably ain't going to clean up till...
Snowfall rates are also a big factor with this. 1 to 3 inch per hour snowfall rates. That is impossible for plows to keep up with. And again, that's why travel is expected to be so heavily impacted. Maybe one thing if it was a very light snow, of course, it will be very heavy all night long.
Well, looks like you're going to get something there right now, Jewel.
That's because thankfully there's not too much to talk about the rest of the week.
All right, let's look.
Very, very cold, of course, but
look at some of these temperatures. -8 again, -6, -7. Daytime highs 14, 17, 18, 16. That's better than what we are today. And then more snow possible. It looks like the snow's already moving in.
Maybe a snow shower Friday, but no big storms on the horizon. In fact, it looks like we're sort of locked into just a really cold, sort of dry pattern for the foreseeable future, Leanne. So I wonder when we'll see the freezing mark again. Could be a while.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Well,
Why don't you pull your thermometer out and stick it up here? See how good it works. I think they got something going. What do you think? All right. I can't get there from here. It looks like you got snow coming already. You know, this fucking map really aggravates me. Reset map, hide menu, base map. I want to get rid of all the fucking warnings. I don't need your goddamn warnings. And I can't figure out how to do it ever. Local radar, national. This used to be so easy to use, and they fucked it up. Some asshole punk, overpaid punk motherfucker. Air traffic, close, advance, alerts. I hate the fucking map because you can't make this heavier. You know what I'm saying? Very hard to see with all this shit. Hazardous. Nope, that didn't do it. Storm-based warnings. No, that's a little better. Okay, now I figured it out. Now, how do you close this? Yeah, they changed this a while ago. What do you think there, Jewel? I don't think we're going to see nothing in here. You might see a snowflake falling out of the sky, but I don't think you're going to see a whole lot. You take care, too. Maybe to hint. I don't know. Loran Air Force Base to go up there and help them out run land speed racing. Sis, have a good day. Thank you again. We got 3 hours in. I'm going to get out of here. Have a good day. Jewel, try to stop in the morning if you can and just give us a report on how you're doing. And we'll see you guys later. Have a great day, everyone.